Hello brothers and sisters, I am remaining anonymous as to protect my soul from ridicule and negativity from the uneducated. I astral project at night, and woke up with what could only be described as faint memories. I've been told in these memories that we live inside the mind of a living organism. Call it the Matrix. Call it simulated reality. Call it our quantum field. Whatever system of belief helps you wrap your head around it. We exist within that matrix, or simulated reality, infinitely, in infinite parallel universes, with only minute changes in details and history throughout each. When we die, physically, our physical vessel dies in this reality. Our consciousness moves into a parallel reality, where a doppelganger of you exists. And you take on existence in that reality, without noticing the changes. Some people do notice changes and think nothing of it, others notice them and it begins their journey of enlightenment. Some people are calling it the Mandela effect, but it's nothing new. Take Jesus. He realized he had lived countless times before, that this was just a simulation. He didn't have the words for it back then, no one did. That there are infinite parallel universes with infinite versions of him, each standing still static in existence like frames from a movie. We are constantly moving through parallel dimensions, static, creating the illusion of time. He knew that when he died his consciousness would shift into a doppelganger's body in an alternate reality, to continue living without awareness. Only small, minute details in this alternate reality are different and most wouldn't notice, but he did. He realized that he'd died countless times before. This time he was here, in this reality, his consciousness, for some reason. That's why he disappeared. He lived with the Tibetan monks for a while, came back, performing miracles, teaching people to love one another. Because that's all that you need. Most people hearing this reality, right now, have shifted from various other realities, or dimensions, whatever. They are well known as indigo children, or star beings, and we've all been brought here for a reason. The other versions of you in parallel realities are stagnant, static, without motion. Think of time as an illusion. All possible past, present and futures exist simultaneously. It's only us moving into parallel dimensions that create the illusion of time, lol. Much like a projector rolling an old film. Until you apply the motion of moving the still frames through the projector, they are just still frames. Is that making sense? Individual souls' consciousness shift from one parallel dimension to a new one all the time. Remember the still frame analogy. This describes the idea of synchronicity. As you manifest the reality you desire, you gradually move through dimensions. All with consistent histories, slight changes. Where you are on your path of synchronizing with your true self will always reflect your reality and vice versa, and as you move toward transcendence, so will most other souls in your reality at the time. We are all here to endlessly try to synchronize with Source, creating one possible, perfect reality, with the collective unconscious. Living endless cycles in a quantum reality, not knowing where you begin or you end. You're yourself, yes, but beneath that we are all connected to a larger entity, thinking our existence into being. Given this, you could never know if your consciousness was 30 years old, or 3,000 years old, and you've simply moved into parallel realities multiple times, as to progress along your journey of ascendancy. This will go on until all possibilities have been experienced. Love and peace to all. I hope that I could offer some clarity on this. This information I'm receiving more and more of has really helped me. I hope it also helps you. Thank you for listening.